poem that I'll be doing is called A Small Boy Who Died in Deipkloof Reformatory by Alan Paton. Alan Paton was a South African author and anti-apartheid activist. He was born in Pietermaritzburg in the Natal province and studied at the University at Natal, getting a Bachelor of Science degree. He then got himself a diploma in education and soon became principal at Deipkloof Reformatory in 1935 to 1949. He wrote many pieces of literature, including short stories, books, and poems. Okay, I will now be reading The Small Boy Who Died in Deipkloof Reformatory. Small offender, small innocent child, with no conception or comprehension of the vast machinery set in motion by your trivial transgression, of the great forces of authority of judges, magistrates, and lawyers, psychologists, psychiatrists, and doctors, principals, police, and sociologists, kept moving and alive by your delinquency. This day, and under the shining sun, do I commit your body to the earth, O child, O lost and lonely one. Clerks are moved to action by your dying. Your documents, all neatly put together, are transferred from the living to the dead. Here is a document of birth, saying that you were born and where and when, but giving no hint of joy or sorrow, or if the sun shone, or if the rain was falling, or what bird flew singing over the roof where your mother travailed, and here your name, meaning in the white man's tongue, he is arrived. But to what end or purpose is not said. Here is the last certificate of death. For stealing authority he sets you free. You that did once arrive have now departed, and are enfolded into the sole embrace of kindness that earth ever gave to you. So negligent in life, in death belatedly, she pours her gracious abundance on you, and rains her bounty on the quivering wood, and swaddles you about where neither hail nor tempest, neither wind nor snow, or any heat of the sun shall now offend you, and the thin cold spears of the high field rain that once so pierced you, in falling on your grave, shall press you closer to the deep repentant heart. Here is the warrant of committal for this offence, a small and lonely one. For this offence is whose commission millions of men are in complicity, you are committed. So do I commit you, your frail body, to the waiting ground, your dust the end of south. Fly home bound soul to the great Judge President, who, unencumbered by the pressing need to give society protection, may pass on you the sentence of indeterminate compassion. In the first stanza, the poet claims the boy to have done a trivial transgression, meaning that he did minor offense. Also, he claims the boy is an innocent boy who does not know what he did wrong, there with no conception. It then goes and lists authorities that earn their living by cases like his and make decisions on what happens to him and where he goes. The poet ends the stanza with burying the boy, calling him lonely and lost. The second stanza refers to the birth certificate, when and where the boy was born. Nothing about memories of his mother or what happened to him in his past life. He was given a white man's name to prove his insignificance and that taking away his identity. The following stanza explains that death itself is setting him free, letting him leave the corrupt society that he once was in. But going down the stanza, the poet explains that the boy has no problems anymore, as the earth has taken hold of him now, but it is already too late, as he is dead. The poet in the stanza personifies death and Mother Nature by calling death he and she, Mother. Last stanza just draws the poem to an end